Hello, this is Dustin with Home Mender, and today we're going to be putting up a super long gutter that fell down in a storm. Lady doesn't want to change it, she just wants to put it back up. I'm going to show you how to do it by yourself, and it'll never fall down again. Let's get to it. So whenever you have a gutter fall down, you can always fix it with one of these clips. Usually they got like gutter spikes in them with this cylinder deal. They're just terrible. So when your gutter does fall down and you have those, you could do these little clippy deals and slides onto the back of the gutter. Now this gutter is a little more old school than a standard 5-inch. You can tell because it's got this extra lip on the back. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my clip here, hooking it on the front. Then I'm going to pinch this in the back so I can get the back of my clip slid onto it. I'm going to just crimp that a little bit, push down, and then I'm going to crimp it again. There we go. Now usually the standard gutters don't need them because they don't have that extra flare, but these do, and I want them to stay up, so we're going to go with the clips. Now we run an exterior screw through this hole and secure it into the soffit. All right, so we're preparing to put the gutter up. We got this here. If you can see up there, around that area, you've got the metal wrap that's pulled off a little bit. So it's making that soffit droop as well. So we're gonna tack the metal back up and make sure our soffit's buttoned back up underneath there before installing the gutter. We're gonna use little white aluminum nails to secure the metal wrap. All right, that's good and secure. Now, this gutter is like 30 feet long, and for some reason they put a seam in it. So we're gonna hang it up in pieces. I'm gonna do this large piece on the left first, and then I'm going to put up the right piece and do the seam. It's about 30 foot long, and it looks like the seam is around 18. Now typically you would put a full 30-foot gutter up. For whatever reason they seamed it, and the lady just wants to reinstall it, but it's not banged up and it's not dented up. I think we can reuse it. All right, so you can kind of see how I'm lining this side up with the edge of the house, and then I'm gonna go to the middle of the gutter. See, I've got a clip right here, and I'm using like 2-inch exterior screws, but I am gonna start the hole in my gutter clip before I get up on the ladder. That way I can hold it up there and just send the screw in. All right, so this is hardcore aluminum, double layer. I'm gonna use a self-tapper to get the hole started. Easy. Now we start our exterior screw so it's easy when we get up on top of the ladder. I'm gonna go grab this beast and put it up. You can kind of see I line my ladder up with the middle of the gutter where my clip is gonna be. So I can use the clip in the middle of the gutter and just tack it in. That way you can secure the other sides. And keep in mind of your downspouts. This one is super long, and it probably should get 2 downspouts, but it only has 1. So I'm gonna make sure that it slopes towards the downspout so the water has a place to run. Now you can move your ladder, hit your other clips. Make sure you tie your downspout into the drop-in while you're down there so you don't have to double back. Now I'll tie the downspouts in with these tiny self-tappers. All right, with this other side, we're gonna do the same thing. Place the clips, get in the middle, the same way we did the other one. I don't have a downspout to line up on this side, so we just gotta make sure the seam works. But you can see up in this corner over here, I've got a little soffit to button up. We're gonna get that secured before we hang the gutter. This is the second piece. The house is looking amazing. This is ready to go back up. But you can see that this one's kind of dented right here. It's not really crimped, but for that reason, I want to put a clip right at the bend, just so it could reform the gutter. Now, when I fit my second piece up there, I've got this seam to contend with. It looks to me like this one slips inside of that existing one, and then we're gonna take this gutter seam seal and do a goop so it won't leak. Now gutter seal the seam. So that's it, super easy. We just rocked that 2-story gutter, got it up there by ourselves. Only cost us about $12 and we are ready for the next rainstorm. So for Home Mender Inc., this is Dustin. I hope you learned something today, and if you did, don't forget to click subscribe. Thanks for watching.